Hey folks, GHondo here, and welcome back to Captain of Industry. This is episode 41. In the last episode, we did a couple of really neat things. The biggest one, of course, being putting in the low-pressure turbine, so now power is absolutely delightful. The other thing that was really quite helpful was, where did it go? Yeah, the upgrade to the electrolysis. So now we're using acid instead of just directly water, and as you can see from the same inputs of impure copper, we simply gain 3 more actual copper. And all that does is use up some sulfur, which I don't care about in the slightest, because we're just hauling that in by boat now. And in fact, we have this sulfur here. Why don't we combine these? I don't know if I want to rebuild. I could just rebuild this, or I could just run a transport between them. I think, because this is not otherwise doing anything, and I have no intention... Oh, well, for one thing, you should not have anything in you. I have no intention of ever using this version again, so I don't think I need to do anything special with this. You don't have diesel being stored anywhere, so I could just move this, and it really wouldn't be a problem at all. Yeah, let's just move this. Copy you. I don't know what I'm going to want around here, and I also don't know what's going to happen here, because we are also upgrading these. So maybe I should wait. I think this is something I'm going to do, but I think I'm going to wait on it just in case. In the meantime, we should be researching stuff. There are some recycle ones that where we simply get more recycled done. So I think we'll just do those. So that's some edicts and some just general recycling bonuses. Because obviously anytime we're using the recycle version of these, we are not producing slag. And slag is continuing to be a pretty big problem. Yeah. I'm hoping at some point there'll be something on the map to help us deal with that. Either a place where I can just dump it, kind of like a reverse one of these, like instead of taking stuff out, we're putting stuff in. Right, so like basically an island landfill sort of thing. Or maybe there'll be some settlement that for some reason wants slag or crushed slag or something. I'm hoping. I don't know, but that's the idea. For now, we're just going to have to just keep making giant mounds of it and try to recycle as much as we can to... Oh, hello, what's wrong? You can't do any of this. Yeah, because I have made quite the mess of this, huh? Okay. Then let us get rid of all of this designation and let you try again. Can you do that? Yes, you can do at least some portion of that, so off you go. Yeah, that's not too close to this, that should be fine. This might be too close over here, maybe? Hard to say. Yeah. We'll let him go. We'll figure it out. That's kind of the name of the game, is stuff happens and you figure out how to work around it, right? It's actively raining. So I guess the water is, while it's raining, going up, but as soon as it stops raining, this is coming down pretty fast. So I think water is something we're going to have to worry about relatively soon. Oh boy. And this is going to be a bad one to search for. Alright, so let's find something where we can in some way produce water, or well, it wouldn't be in concrete for sure. But there's going to be a lot where this is. Okay, desalinization. Okay, so we could burn coal to make water, so that's an option. It's not a very good one, but that might be how we at least start. Let's see if there's anything better. No, that's just so little, I don't think that's going to be worth it. Okay, well there's just some general water saving edicts, so that might not be a bad thing as well. But I'm still looking for something to actually just get us water. And it may only be that desalinization. That may be the only thing we can do. Alright, we're already doing this though. Now, of course, don't have anything using ammonia, so that's stopped. I did that one to reduce the sour water, but the fact that it also gives us water is sheer bonus. But until I have something that's actually using ammonia, that's not helpful. Okay, there's water recovery. I guess I could put a cooling tower in for the depleted steam, which currently, I mean, I guess it's so minor, but we might as well have it. How big's this building? Oh, it's not bad. And where will the water out go? I guess we could just add it to here. That will just save, you know, water being drawn in. Okay, yeah, let's do that. So thank you for your service. But goodbye. Oh, they may not even be able to get in here to do this. Oh no, they did it, okay. Alright, so you can just go something like that. And pipe. Just a regular pipe is fine. This does not need to be anything spectacular. Now, getting you out of here is going to be exciting. Can I go over this building if I go high enough? No. Okay. But I guess we're going around. And up and over this one. Add to you. Okay, I mean that's pretty horrible, but I think that would work. Yeah, because this is definitely using water. Which is sending to something down here. Oh yeah, for the concrete. That's fine. I mean, ultimately it doesn't matter what it's used for, as long as it's being used. I'm good with that. There we go. That means you should be allowed to kick back in. Which means you can kick back in and power will start to spin back up. There it goes. And you are now giving us just a teensy bit of water back. It's not much, but we might as well have it, otherwise it's just being thrown away. That's a very large building for what it does, but that's fine. Either way, that will ever so slightly reduce the draw of water on that pipe, which in turn comes from that pipe, and ultimately that pump. So, ever so slightly, that has helped. We still have a lot more to do, but that will get us started anyway. Yeah, so this desalinization I think is going to be something we're going to have to do. What can I be using the brine for, though? Okay, I could turn it into salt, which I don't think I'm currently using either, but at least that's something I think would be easier to use. Oh, towards making glass, okay. Uh-oh, what's happening here? What have I screwed up? You are stuck because you can't get rid of... You can't get rid of that. Alright. I was pretty sure I had pushed water out of here. Yes, I certainly did. Okay. Then maybe we just need to... do some upgrading here. Give us some more room. Or maybe I need some kind of pipe balancer to make sure that water out of here is coming. Yeah, maybe that's actually even better. Maybe that's what I should do. Okay. Alright, let's cancel that. And let's just fix this. So we'll get rid of all of this. And we'll put in a balancer. We're gonna go there somewhere, doesn't matter too much where. Okay. One square is not quite going to work, but that's fine. Okay, so water coming out still goes to here. That part can stay the same. Here, did I... Right, up. Okay, so water out can be fine. Water coming in from here. Okay, I'm losing how this is working, so I'm just going to get rid of that one square. And then we can do it proper. Okay. So from up here, you come down and connect to that. And meanwhile, you can still connect to that. Good. Okay. So this is the priority in, because that's the one that's going to be coming from here. They probably can't get at that piece of pipe. Or maybe they could have got in that way. Maybe. Yes, I know things are not going well power-wise because this is all stopped while we wait on this to sort itself out. You don't have enough power to actually run to build me these last couple. Okay. Right. Let's make sure that's very clear. The rest of the time it doesn't have to be super high priority, but it absolutely needs to be right now. After that it can go back to normal, that's fine. We just need those last couple parts to get down here. Oops, too far. Do it down here. Sure. I'm pretty sure this is the only place that's using yellows right now anyway, so this should be where it's going, but I want to make very, very, very certain that somebody is coming here with those yellow parts. Please. No? Are we not doing that? Okay. Now it should be very, 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 very clear. You're priority 1, that's priority 1 down the construction site. So now it's just a case of somebody coming over here and grabbing it. And that's it. I don't see anyone. Oh, here we go. Is that you? Yes, it is. Good. Okay. Well, that was a mess. Bam. You are prioritized. You're kicked back in, which means you should shortly be kicking back in. There we go. You are starting to spin up. It'll take a bit, but you are starting to spin up. Once you do, power will start getting better, and then everything will start to come back online. Well, this one went first, that's fine. Either way, power is coming back up. You can't get rid of your mechanical power. What are you talking about? You have high steam. Why are you not passing that to the flywheel? Steam low comes out to here. You've received it. You then are still stuck on water. I know precisely how we will solve this. Assuming I can fit it in here somewhere. That's actually probably going to be more difficult than the fix. Seriously. How? Okay, there. I'm not mucking around here. I want that done toot sweet. And then this output is no longer going to come out of here. It is in fact going to come straight out of here. So this cable will of course be a horrible mess, but that's totally fine, I don't mind. Okay. Later I can upgrade this when everything's moving again. That's fine. But for now, I want it to be very, very, very clear to this thing. That should not be connected to anything anymore, so there shouldn't be any out there. Oh, yeah, I can see it. Right, that can go. Is there still something there? Oh, there is too. It's so hard to see. There we go. Okay. Okay, so you You've spun back up, mostly. Not enough for that, but that's fine. But as power demand comes back up, as things start moving again, this should start spinning up a bit. Is there a way to priority down to make it even more? No, it's just either prioritized or just normal. Okay. Oh, here we go. You stopped again because this is totally full, right? Okay. But I don't want to completely disconnect it, because I don't think that's enough water to keep this thing running at full speed. Well, maybe. Hang on a second. So you want 4 every 20. How much does this actually produce when it's going? Oh no, this it'd be exactly correct. So I think I could actually, and I'm just going to disconnect 1 square of it, just now I'm paranoid. Of whether that is in fact enough, but I think it'll be exactly the same. In which case I really didn't need this balancer, but for now I'm going to leave it until I'm sure this is working right. Oh, there we go. Recycling edicts. There we go. Cool. Okay. So now we should simply get more recycle when we have power. But obviously nothing's going to happen there until this bit is sorted. Now that this is rolling again, you should be spinning up, which in turn means soon this will spin up, and power will start to improve. There we go. In turn, down here, you should start kicking back in again, or at least you would. Oh, we need to be using more concrete slabs. Okay, we can fix all this. So, concrete slabs is the priority version. Bricks, much less important. Hopefully that is stable enough to be okay. I want to leave it for a while before I remove this pipe entirely, just in case. But I think this should be fine. Because as far as I know, that one concrete mixer is the only thing down here that uses the water. Yeah, it's the only thing connected. So it's not like these need it or anything. So this should be fine. Okay, yeah, I think that's alright. Bit upgraded. So all things being equal, I think this should hold, yeah, pretty steady. I mean, it's going to obviously go up and down a little bit as it's running, but it should, as long as it stays generally in this 230 range, then I think we're stable. And so far, that certainly seems to be the case. So, yeah, okay, I think we're safe to get rid of this now. That's even more white parts for the poor shipyard to try and carry. Because we don't have room for them when we make them too fast, even with this thing going full speed. Yeah, we just had more than enough of those. Well, that's fine. Well, that little mess seems to have been fixed, so now let's have a look here. How will I see? That still says 6, so how do I know that this is actually doing something? Because this doesn't look any different. Oh, unless that's not talking about that recycling, maybe that's talking about the recycling here. So that's just less waste. Maybe that's what that's talking about. Well, it's still useful, so we're still going to do it, but I thought it was talking about this recycling. But maybe that's this one. Well, either way, we're going to have it, and it don't matter. Oh, why is power going funny again? What's happening? I watched you for months and you were fine. Who's upset now? Nothing, you are both running. Yeah, you're running fine. What are you talking about? What is happening here? Yeah, no, you're fine. You're still hovering. Okay, I guess technically it's creeping up ever so slowly, but you're generally fine. And theoretically, what I guess I could do is even once in a while just pop in here and say, hey guys, just, you know, pull all the water out. That'll drain out of here and they can go dump it in some other tank somewhere, don't care where, right? As a temporary emergency kind of measure. It's kind of cheating, I suppose, but it does work. Give us truck storage. So So why are you not running full speed here? You certainly seem like you should be. You're getting full inputs. You can get rid of your outputs, no problem. Oh, I forgot to put that on. What do you mean by max output 50%? I don't know what that means. Oh, whatever. It's fine. But you are definitely never complaining that anything is stuck, so I guess I just don't get what the problem is. Unless this really isn't fast enough. It certainly seems like it should be fine, though. It's going full speed. I suppose what I could do, I mean, I could put either a second one or an emergency, like just a flare, like just to burn it off. Oh, sorry, smokestack, not flare. Just to burn off if there is any left over, but I mean, there shouldn't be any, right? You definitely only have the one output, so I would have to, snake it off of there. Or maybe I just upgrade this pipe. I shouldn't need to, but I will. Yeah, that can now instantly drop that off. Do I need to do the input pipe as well? Because again, I will. It's not a problem. More than happy to do that. Yeah, I know for a second that'll throw things off, but it should only take a second to sort itself out. Yeah, now you power up basically instantly. So you should be... Okay, you are starting to tick back up. Brutally slowly, but you are. You're okay. Holding. You're okay in holding. Inputs are always waiting. So the only thing you're ever really waiting on is to get rid of the mechanical power. And you have more room. So I guess I don't get why you're not passing that on better. I don't think I understand what the problem is. Because you should be able to go up to a maximum of 12, and yet you're below 6, so you're below half. Don't get what the problem here is. Do you want like another one of these to push that further on? Yeah. I'll have to move this piping around a bit, but we could do that if it comes down to it. But is that what the actual problem is? Yeah, no, all the piping would be in the way. Because I don't have a lot of room for any of this stuff, but... And I can't just put like a shaft here to just pass it and let it build it down here or something. Which is unfortunate. That would be incredibly useful if that existed, but... Oh, hang on, now this is ticking... Did you just need like a very, very, very long time? Oh, now it's ticking back down. What is happening here? 8% throughput. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? What am I missing here? I must be missing something. If you are a master of this game and have some idea of what I'm doing wrong here, please do let me know in a comment, because I have absolutely no idea. But clearly something is not right here. Oh, there's a recycling increase, thank you for that. Now, we're at least at a point where we're not using the diesel because we're not researching, but yeah, I don't get it. Well, I guess for now we're just gonna have to not worry about it, but anyway, we have lots of parts now and nobody's terribly busy, so I think now we are okay to go back to what I was originally planning. I guess I should let that one finish, right? Then clear that all out. Okay. And we'll put this down here somewhere. Okay, so it looks like the new ones are going to... Ew, okay, so I'm going to have to move this as well. I won't be able to use this one. Alright, that's fine. I'll move that over here. That's not a problem. And I will need to get rid of you. And get rid of you. to this side. Somewhere around there. That's fine. And you are a U-shaped connector. Okay. We can do that. Okay, and with that, we are now good to remove, remove, and remove. Yeah, you should be able to just move all this stuff over here. This is not connected, so there's no danger of it overflowing. It's just kind of a silly trip, but anyway. Okay, you look like you're completely done, so you should now be allowed to kick back in. Obviously we'll have to bring you some diesel, but that's not a problem. Suppose I actually could put a little diesel tank here, which actually could fuel this as well. Yeah, maybe I will do that. That kind of makes sense. Somewhere around there, I guess, right? Like I said that, this is totally on the wrong side, but that's totally fine. So we'll give you some diesel, and we'll give you some diesel. How's that sound? Just make sure we always have a bit. And then you will no longer need to worry about that, because you'll be having it from here. Cool. And this will therefore no longer ever need trucks coming directly to it to load stuff. They'll still have to come here to pick rubber up for now, but that's fine. Oh, here we go. What is happening? You were complaining about low steam, I'm pretty sure it said, which means you stopped for a bit. It's not that you've overfilled your water, so it's not this causing it. Okay, I am going to put that smokestack option back. Just because I don't ever want this to be a problem whatsoever. I don't want any chance whatsoever that you fail because you can't get the water out. This should not go very often, but when it needs to, you can. So now there should be nothing stopping you from running just as nicely as you did all day yesterday, right? Okay, I'm going to leave you, and I'm going to pretend you're okay. Don't disappoint me. Right, so now this pipe here is no longer necessary. The other one is still, like there's still stuff coming in, so I'll leave this, but that pipe does not need to be there. Good. Why are you still not deconstructed? Because you have nowhere for those last 5 quarts. I see. Nobody's willing to do this last little bit. Oh look, somebody was willing to do that last little bit. I love the cheating button. Should be hauling away the parts. There we go. Okay. So now that part's all good. You have completely filled up from this. You're good from this. As long as they keep this relatively topped up. It doesn't have to be full, of course, just some. Very good. And you should never need to pull stuff out of there. Probably wouldn't anyway, but let's explicitly say not to. Yeah. So that's this shipyard sorted. I still have now, obviously, the spots for more stuff. Is there room here for... I don't actually want another one, I just want to make sure this fits. It would fit if this was over one singular square. Yeah. That's fine. What I'll do then, actually, I'll just move this to the other side. And that will be fine. These are U-shaped as well. In fact, we'll just get rid of all of these entirely and do them cleanly and properly. You will go to there. No, you will not. You go to there. Thank you. That was weird. You will go to there. Okay. Oh, maybe because there was a transport sitting there right that exact second in it. Didn't like that very much. Fair enough. Okay, why? Why? You have absolutely no reason to not be working anymore. You have the same capacity here that you had before, plus bonus. So if anything, you should just be that little bit better. But you cannot possibly tell me you're being worse now. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, this stack is not even trying. Like, there's no... Oh no, sorry, it is. So actually, maybe we did need this. Maybe this can't keep up. Either way, though, that means you should never have trouble getting that output out. Ever. Like, ever. So once you get your flywheel going, and it certainly looks like it's going, and now max output's 100. What is happening here? I'm so lost. Anyway. Alright, so that part was done. That part's done, so now we have access to these again. And you should be long done by now as well. And let me guess, these aren't going to fit. Correct, I have to move to Captain's office again. Okay. Congratulations on moving back a couple squares. Okay. You don't feel like you can get out. You should be going through here. No problem. La 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 into here. You are clearly ready to go. Do I need a second low turbine? You make 24 per minute. You would like 24 per minute. So no, these should absolutely 100% both be running at the same speed. Okay, here's what we're going to do then. We are going to get another pipe balancer out here going. We're going to remove that. I think you can probably guess what I'm trying to do here. Alright, we're going to connect from there into there, and from you out to here. Okay, so that part means nothing's changed. But now we can have a smokestack, which I'll put as obviously much less priority, to simply throw off any excess that may happen once in a while. You will be the priority out, but any excess can just be dumped. Are we generally happy with that idea? I would really like to be able... Oh, I can just kind of get at that button. Okay. Okay. This part they can do pretty quick, I think. Yeah, that part's fine, so that's just white parts. Okay. And yeah, you can see it does want to throw off some excess. Because I don't mind if this one doesn't run full power, as long as, but this one must, because this is our primary. So this has to be going basically all times. I don't ever want to see messages about the high pressure turbine stopping. Like I say, if this one doesn't go so well, much lower priority. Can't believe I had to do all this. What a mess. Anyway. Right, so the whole point though, I was down here, I moved you back a couple squares, your edicts are still on, but now more importantly, yes, I can put these in, and there is, I mean it's not a lot of room, but there's room to pipe out. Okay. There. I think that has sorted the power problem, the docks problem. This has improved efficiency on the rubber and refueling. So yes, I think that is an excellent spot to stop for today. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It really does help. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one. See ya.